Hello and welcome back to tksbar. I'm your host Tessa and today we're making a gin sour. So I lied a little bit. We're not making a gin sour, we're actually making a blood orange gin sour. And the way that we're going to do that is using this blood orange gin that I got from the liquor store, which is this. This is Beefeaters Blood Orange, and it's just a London dry gin, and we're going to try using this today in our gin sour rather than regular gin. But it will still be the same recipe as a classic gin sour, so if you don't have this at home and you just have a regular gin, you can use that instead and you'll still make a great cocktail. So I've got a little shot glass here, and we're just going to give this a little bit of a taste first because obviously I've never even opened it before, so I'm really excited to see what it tastes like. Just a little bit, I'm not trying to have a full shot. So right off the bat, it smells really sweet. It smells almost like a mandarin orange, which is really nice. So we'll give it a quick little taste. Yeah, it tastes pretty sweet. You can obviously taste the alcohol, it's still gin. But it's a bit sweeter and it definitely has a little bit of that mandarin orange taste. So I'm excited to see how it performs in the cocktail. One thing I will note about this gin though is that it doesn't have a lot of juniper flavors in it when I taste it like that. Maybe that's because the mandarin orange is kind of covering it up a little bit, but I just wanted to note that as well. So into the bottom half of our shaker, we're gonna start making this. We're gonna start with 1.5 ounces of our gin. Then we're putting 3/4 of an ounce of our simple syrup. And then 3/4 of an ounce of our fresh squeezed lemon juice. So then our last ingredient is going to be our egg white, and this is one that I've already prepared. I've taken the yolk out and I've only got the egg white here. And this is just from one egg, and I'm gonna put that in. So because we've got a raw egg in here, we're obviously gonna have to do a dry shake. So we're gonna shake it for about 15 to 20 seconds, and then we're gonna throw our ice in here and then shake it again. Then I've got my little coupe glass here, and we're just gonna double strain it into our glass. I've got one strainer here and then one strainer here, and we're just gonna double strain that into our glass here. So then to garnish this, I've just got a 1/4 of an orange wheel here, and I'm just gonna slide that onto the side here. Like that, perfect. Okay, doesn't this look so pretty? The foam on top looks super nice. It's got a beautiful texture. It almost looks silky. I'm really, really excited to try this. I love the color of it. I think it's so pretty. So the last thing we have to do is just give it a taste. Wow, that is really a good cocktail. So obviously a gin sour, if you use the same recipe but just sub out any other gin, it's gonna be an awesome cocktail. The balance of the gin and the simple syrup and the lemon juice really work well together, and it is a very balanced cocktail. But if you sub in the blood orange gin, the Beefeaters that I have, it is so much better in my opinion. But that's just because I really like sweet things and I love fruits and stuff like that, and oranges are one of my favorites. So this is a really, really good cocktail. You definitely get a bit of that orange flavor coming from the gin. It definitely tastes very sweet, and I think that if you were making an actual gin sour with regular gin, you get a lot more of that juniper flavor in it, and it would taste a lot more like gin. This one tastes more like a blood orange cocktail. Yeah, it's really nice, it's light. I love the texture that the egg whites gives it. It's sweet, it's a little bit fruity from the orange. I would highly suggest trying this cocktail if you haven't. And subbing in the Beefeaters Blood Orange is such an awesome rendition of it. So I highly suggest you trying this cocktail. Other than that, if you like me and you like this channel, I would love it if you gave me a like on this video and subscribe down below, and you can even hit the bell if you want. If you have any questions about this cocktail or any other cocktails or recommendations on other cocktails I should do, leave it in the comment section below. I'm always checking my comments and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Other than that, thank you guys again so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.